jump over. Have fun. Remember, full reverse grids never work, so make it work. I don't think I've ever seen a league where a full reverse grid works. So, I'm some fucking... Well, apart from Oran Park, when I went from 27th to 3rd, no, it didn't work. Oh. Anyway, between those viewers. I know, Andre, I know. I'm talking to the drivers. You can't hear them though, that's the important thing. It doesn't matter that you can hear me, guys. It matters that you can't hear them. That's the important thing here. Okay, some of them. Not naming names. The word. What word can we use here, Andre? I actually can't see chat properly. I think I can only see YouTube chat today. So I also wasn't sure whether to race today. Not very good in the car, so whatever happens, happens. There's no intro unless we want to play a intro. Does everyone remember this bad boy? Back in the day. Is this for season... This was the season 3 intro. Including such famous radio messages as season 2 Oran Park. Jason! Don't come away, swoop around the outside! Joshua Germany putting up an almighty defence. Garrett Kaler taking his second win. Stephen King from Polter's eSports makes it 3 for 3 at Oran Park. Andy Fox wins! Henry Morse makes it the double and takes another win here at Watkins Glen. Blake comes around the final corner and across the line. Jameson Husband has done it. Championship rival Morgan Burkhardt wins again. And there we have it. Two-time Jetta Cup champion, Jake Cranston. Still two-time. Because Morgan Burkhardt took the third one because Jake was away for a couple of weeks, even though he was looking to take his third one in a row. Next Jetta Cup, if it happens, season 4 not confirmed. Likely going to be confirmed because the Jetta is no longer used, so we need to use it. I need to find someone else to commentate and broadcast the Jetta Cup because I want to race. I want to see how hard this Cranston fellow is to beat. And all of our races either end up in... In fact, all of our races just end up in a crash. 50-50 is the blame. That is it. What have we got in chat? So Dan Thornton's in YouTube chat as well. It feels weird hearing Jack's voice on a Monday night without stressing about being on the grid. You can relax now, Dan. You can relax. Team ORD are out there, but you don't need the pressure of results. Now you can put the pressure on them. You'll get used to it. It's most of the fun with almost none of the frustration, says Andre, who sounds like he's fully reserved to the viewer role now. I can't even see. Yeah, come on then, Dan. I can't even see like if people are watching today. I don't know what's missing from my OBS, but something is missing. But anyway, welcome to the Racing Line Clio Cup selection race. It's at Oulton Park Island. I might do the first race. Start at the back in the first race. But let's have a look at what is going on right now because practice is just about to finish. We've got... Ooh, excuse me. We've got liveries. I should turn the sound on so you can hear the cars. We've got liveries on already. Not all used, not with the template yet, so it's not quite the RLCC finish. For example, I can see 3 Goldwing machines out there, I think. Dan Downing, currently P3 in practice after returning after a long hiatus from Racing Line leagues due to the due to him getting a girlfriend. Let's just say it. Let's put it out there. He got himself a girlfriend and disappeared from the online racing world for a stint. But he's returning to the Clio Cup. The Racing Line Clio Cup. Qualifying is underway. This car has the template on, I believe. And this, in no affiliation of Win It or Bin It, is Send It or Bend It. No affiliation, apparently, even though their cars look extremely similar. One with red highlights, one with green. I do like the flag layout, though, of basically on the rear of their cars. If you look closely, we're focusing on Eric Maniveld. In fact, I've got a camera that will show this off nicely, I think. Not that one. That one. This is Eric Maniveld's car, the number 99. Send It or Bend It. Look at the Dutch flag there. Owning it. Oh, you want the live timing link? That is a... Yeah, you can have one of those. Keep up. Let me just get that for you, Andre. Two-step verification. So confused at why this is so different today. Basically, oh, am I really quiet on at least the YouTube stream? Maybe it's because I was turning away from my microphone. Hold music. That was an advert. Let me try this link here. Tell me if that works. Anyway, what was I saying? I was speaking about the Win It or Bin It cars. There's only 8 minutes of qualifying these days, so we need to get through these quickly. Who else? So this is Send It or Bend It. This is a Send It or Bend It car with the Scottish flag. Stephen Burns. And you can even see, if you look closely on that little number panel, you can see the WB from where they've stuck it over the Win It or Bin It logo. Look at this. Where's the other 2 cars? John Bailiff, there's the Win It or Bin It machine. And teammate, ex-teammate, and no, that's Patrick Dupart for Team ORD, who just slotted in front of Carl Ridley there with the Australian flags on the side of his car. That camera view. This one from the rear. Oh, that's a nice car behind Kyle. I've lost it. Kevin Anfield, the other Australian driver on the grid, is running the Jet livery with some monster sponsorship. You want to see the blue and orange one? Let's have a look at this man then. Joseph Gibson in the number 91 machine. Both of these yet to put the template on, but it doesn't matter today. It's just selection. The lovely blue and orange with the orange wheels for Team ORD as they disappear behind the tree. Now, should we go on board with Joe Gibson and watch his lap, or should we go on board with Polish driver Patrick Depart, both in the ORD machine? Right, here we go then. Where is Gibson so far? He's currently in P6 with a 1:34.2. The Husingveld boys looking scary, 1 and 2 at the moment, but only a 10th quicker than Bailiff. Manitveld's up there as well in P4, but Joe Gibson, what can he do? Gets it stopped nicely down to the hairpin. Second gear. They were discussing in chat whether... I can see Andy making fun of the ORD livery there in chat. But it's, yeah, the drivers were discussing whether to use first into that hairpin earlier. And by that, I mean I asked. Got a couple of new names out there. I'm not sure how this is looking right now for Joe. It's showing up green sectors. Is he going to improve? 1:34.2 to beat for Mr. Gibson. Coming around the final turn now. Oh, nearly runs wide. What can he do? 1:34.275 to beat, and he done a 1:33.9 and goes up into P4 in the ORD machine. Very nicely done by Joe Gibson. Good lap to watch. We watched him improve. Oh, it's got chrome on the back. Did not notice that before. Fabian Sigmund is currently Husingveldless on his bright green and yellow machine. Roman Peshke, though, not so much the case. Got John Bailiff behind, Eric Manitveld behind him. I've realised a small flaw in the design of my template, and that was it was easier to spot who John Bailiff was than it was Eric Manitveld behind. But it'll be alright. It'll be fine. There's no point in me going out for the last 10 seconds of qualifying. New people include Anders... Oh, I'm going to have to learn these names properly because I don't know how to pronounce them. Anyone? Andre can probably help me in chat. Anders Kaiser, I'm going to say. Or Kaiser. I'm definitely not going to say what I would normally say in English, which would be Kedge, sir. I'm going to go with Kaiser. And obviously we know Jan Weiswanger and Martin Kier, maybe? Kier. Lucas Egeblad. See, I've butchered that one. Somehow I got away with the J's, maybe just. But Egeblad. Egeblad. I don't know. Kevin Anfield's easy to pronounce. One of the new drivers in this Australian jet machine. Have I missed any other new people who are here for the selection race? No. We see Donny Henriksen return. We've got 4 Danish drivers on the grid. Which is impressive, right? That's impressive. That's new. He's bringing over the army. Should we start this first race and then watch the reverse grid? Shall I join them? I got a minute. Let's see what happens. Yod sound in most languages except for weirdo languages like English, French, or Spanish, says Andre Mayerek. I don't know which way my wheel is facing. This is not going to be a great start for anyone starting around me. What does this do? Does this change? Hey, hello everyone. Just added my livery to trading paints. Might do reload if you can. Nah, you can keep your lime green and yellow machine for today, because otherwise it takes ages. Once the stream, well, it's not a proper stream, so it don't matter. Jack straight into the side barrier. I swear we've seen someone do that before, Andy. Remind me. I feel like we've started at Oulton before and watched someone just drive off. I need a shave. I've got a mustache going on. Jaglara Svenska med Duolingo. Oi! Dan Blake is probably a good shout as well. It's time to try this car out then. Didn't get as much practice as everyone else. I got a good start compared to this guy on my left. Who is that guy on my left? It's Jan Weissbanger in his orange Jägermeister machine. Oh! Outside line was stronger there. Jan Weissbanger managed to get that position back. We're going to go out the inside of... Uh-oh. That's karma for for what Jan did all those years ago.
Go right. All right. Clear on the right.
It's not easy to get these things stopped. Who's this on the left? Faraday versus Otley.
Left side. You got a slow car on the left. Clear on the left.
That is a send it or bend it car on the left hand side. And that is an ORD car on the left hand side. Gus Gibson. Gibson is out. Oh, if the stream is stuttering, it might be because I'm playing. I might have to quit. I've got Anders Kjær right behind me, so I can't pull out yet. Or maybe we'll fight through it until the second race. I'm not going to do the second race, I'll just watch. I would have got a penalty for that, obviously, guys. If I would have got a penalty for hitting Mr. Weissbanger.
Remember Jack John did washed up.
Why is John calling me out like that? They must be talking about my contact in the driver's chat.
I'm eating my chips now, thanks.
Left side. Still there on your line. On the right. Rewind. Clear all round.
There was a car there that locked up and I didn't see which one it was, but that's 3 positions. Greg Otley's doing alright. For someone who's sort of just jumped on today, he said he's not sure whether he's going to do it. Oh, I can't get this corner right. And I feel like a sneeze is coming. Yeah, Greg said he's not sure whether he's going to do the season, but he's popped in. He's in that Castrol car in front of us. It's so hard to keep the rear end in check on this thing. Caraday's quite quick. Oh, it's quicker than me anyway. At this stage. Where are we? P12. Don't know how many X's we're on, but I'll take that. Oh my god, we're on 9 of 16. Does that say 9? Oh my lord. Roman Perschke and Fabian Sigmund are fighting for the lead up front. Any more battling? It's not a DQ, it'll be a drive-through, Mr. Fox. But I'll try not to. also got to be careful of running wide. Can't quite catch Greg, which is annoying. The rear end just wants to throw itself round. Patrick Depart's doing well for ORD, Mr. Thornton and Mayorek. Oh. He's up in P5 right now behind Sam Van Olst and John Bailiff in 3rd, 4th and 5th. Carl Ridley's up there as well in P6.
Keep digging.
Cannot keep the rear end in. I don't know how they're doing it. Oh! Oh no! Don't get on that grass. Someone's followed me. Well, there goes all that hard work. I'm now down in 18th place.
All right. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right.
I'm gonna get a black flag. I wouldn't say I'm a menace. I mean, I was to Weissbanger. That was completely on me. But the grass just murdered me. Who put the grass there? That's the question. Oh, I should have been right behind Greg. That's annoying. Oh, the cars bite, didn't they? Look, there's another one. Back up into P18 because I lost the place to Eric. I don't know how many X's I'm on because it's behind the lap thing on my screen, but I know it's a lot.
Sorry, Greg.
Car on your left. Still there. Still there, hold your line.
This is not going to end well.
Stay on the right.
Fucking, I had to back out of it. There was no way I was making it. Sigmund and Perschke swapping over again up there. Is that someone locking up and going straight on? It is, and it's Daniel Downing. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel Bottle It Downing. I don't know if anything else happened to him. I'm just assuming he done that himself. I mean, I've bottled it, so it's not the end of the world. $13. Okay, I've got one more contact and then I'm black flagged. That is quite a low X limit. People are going to need to take it easy. Yeah, he did. He lasted half the race this time, Andy. You're right. Eric's going to do what he did to me. Can he hold it? Martin's going to do the unthinkable. And now look at this. Martin Kia Or Cure. I don't know. Kia. I'm going to go with Kia. Oh, he slammed on the brakes then. Peshki's out. Is that a disconnect? He's out. After fighting so hard for the lead. With his teammate. Yeah, he's dropped connection. Unreal. I want to fight Martin. I don't care about slowing down. Ooh. Served it. Roman Pershke's back. All this fighting with Martin has allowed Dan Downing with an almighty run. He's pushed Martin! Oh dear. That was our rears touching, that wasn't on me. Right, come on, P15. I can see him. I'm actually not going to serve the drive-through. I have got one, but I think I can get away with it because of the amount of laps left. Oh. Yes. Come on. Come on. That was an almighty save. Oh my lord. That was insane. Oh. I agree, Andy. Do not select this guy for the lead. This guy being Jack Johns. Just realised you can't see the gaps, you can only see the best lap times. I'll fix that. Here comes Caraday. Should we go around the outside? Or should we switch back? Try and get the run down the hill. We've got the run. We're going to go right. We can't cover it anymore. We're on the grass. We're going to commit to the outside line. It's scary. We're understeering and he's kept the position. But do we brake later than Caraday into the hairpin? I'm pretty sure we can. And now we're back onto him. He was wiggling because of how happy he was with that move. Into the chicane. Right. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Hold it tight. Both apexes. 1, 2. He's got the almighty run. Caraday's too slow to move over. We've got the inside line. The nose is there. Who can brake later?
Keep to the right.
It's pretty even. We're going to have to give him room. He's very much still there.
Stay on the right.
But I think he's still there, you know. He is still there.
Keep to the right.
He's still there.
Keep to that black
Still
flag.
there. We're going to have to give him room on the exit here because there's so much alongside us. Oh, that's going to ruin our run.
Hold your line.
Caraday, look at him go.
Clear.
Right, okay. We know where we're stronger. The brake's onto their hairpin. So let's get an exit out of here without running wide. And then we're going to commit. He's got to pick a side. Whichever side he picks, we're going the opposite way. Oh. He actually broke a lot better there that time than before. Last corner, you reckon? Alright. It depends if he messes up this right-hander. He messed it up last time. If he holds it tight to both apexes, I think this is a done deal. Unless I absolutely send it. He's hit the first one. He's hit the second one. He's done everything he can. There's one corner to go. Is he going to defend it or is he going to leave it open? He's leaving it open.
Left side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the left.
Come on. Genuinely, I don't understand it when
No!
when
Chicken flag.
I'm speaking to Andre right now.
2 minutes to get your
I don't understand it. Like, everyone makes mistakes in races, right? And some people get so fixated over the course of a season with whether they've been crashing with the same person every time or not. And then they automatically just blame that person every time. And I don't remember having many incidents with Caraday at all. And every time I've raced him, it's been quite fun, just like that. So props to that man, Alejandro Caraday, because it's always fun. And the only reason I got that was because he locked up and I scared him off the apex. It's difficult. It can be difficult to pass, Dan. It really can be. Anyway, I won't be driving the next one. In fact, I'm going to disappear now from your screens. Boom. Vanished. No, I did not punt to pass. I did it fair. In fact, where did I finish? Because I technically had a black flag. Did it give me that black flag? Is that right? That's not right, surely. Where's Sigmund? Oh, there is all sorts going on right now, and none of it is the right thing. Where? This is the race result. We'll just look at it the original way. Yeah, it did give me the penalty. Look, I'm down in 21st. Only beat Joe Gibson, who pulled over to have some chips, and Roman Peshke, who disconnected after fighting for P2 with Fabian Siegmund. Sam Van Olst with a podium. He will be, if he can drive sensibly, because we know what that kid is like, he could collect loads of third places, to be honest. Right, anyway, something different with this series to try. Andre heard me say this before the stream went live properly. Reverse grids, full reverse grids. So the way this Clio Cup is going to work, we have they have half an hour practice, which isn't long at all. They have 8 minutes qualifying, which isn't long at all. They've then got 2 races, both 15 minutes long. In this case, it was 10 laps, which is about 15 minutes. We did the first race. That's normal qualifying order. The second race, after the break, is full reverse grid. Now, every league I've done or seen with full reverse grids never work. Never work. It's always an almighty crash fest. And since this is more of an experimental season, then... Well, they're always experimental seasons, to be honest. What have we had? We've had 3 seasons of the Jetta Cup. That started out, and it still is. It started out as a bit of fun, and then grown to what it is. And then we went to TCRs. And then we ended up, like, falling into this pattern of basically 1 season a year. It seems. With the TCRs starting the year and the Jettas finishing the year. And then we thought we'll chuck a quick Clio Cup in now that this car's on the service and see what it's like. And we got 23 cars out there, do we have? 22 or 3 cars out there. A couple people couldn't make it today. I actually really like that Jet livery. Practicing their starts there in the pit lane, ready for their reverse grid race. Just can't help but think I'm forgetting something. I don't know what it is. There's Lucas Egelblad. Lucas. Just call him Lucas. I don't know. Oh, another thing that that I wanted to try actually, and as you've seen from the race that I just did, the X limit is lower. And the races aren't necessarily shorter than what we've done before. We've done 15-minute races before. But the X limit is now 16 and you get a drive-through. Now, you sometimes people think that might be harsh. It will be entertaining, Dan. That's what I'm hoping. People will think that might be harsh, the 16 X limit, but we've had such close and feisty racing in all of the Jetta Cups and the TCR racing, and quite frankly, the stewards' room is an absolute nightmare at the moment. Every time because of how close and feisty it is. So I thought, why not let iRacing do it, right? And in fairness, you could say that I deserved the drive-through in that race, right? Because I drove like shit. Well, the points are the same in both races, though. You've got to score well in both races to actually make a gain. Although, actually, this might need to change because you make a good point there, Andre. What might need to change is that just whilst I was waiting for people to sign up, the points, what's it called? Points, however the points work. Don't know what I'm trying to say. There's a word missing there and I don't know what it is. The way the points work at the moment is not everyone scores points. I think it was the top 15 get points. So that's why that wreck may work or it may not. Blue/yellow on a Renault reminds me of the old BTCC Laguna. Yes, it does. And that is ORD's machine. Joe Gibson not moving anywhere. And there's the crash. And he collects the other ORD behind of Patrick Dupart. But in the lead right now is Anders Kjær with Dan Downing in P2 and the Australian of Kevin Anfield in P3 as they all come down towards the next corner. And that is Jan Weiswanger looking up the inside of the left-hander. This is where I hit him in the previous race, but he's going to back out of it and he slots in behind. Alejandro Caraday is now up here. He's in P5 after finishing in that P16 place as they all come. Look at that. Look at all these Clios heading down towards the hairpin. Anders on the defensive line as Dan Downing looks around the outside in the Goldwing machine, which is going to change for the next race because Goldwing already have 2 cars. There's only 2 car teams this time round. And you know what? They've all made it around the hairpin, which is absolutely Insane. Is anyone out of this race other than Joe Gibson and me? No, they're all still in it as they head down towards the chicane. Anders very much in the lead. Kevin Anfield, Jan Weiswanger, Caraday, Martin Kier, and Martin Wallace is up there as well in the top 10. And that is Donny Henriksen coming under pressure from Jesus Amundere in the Lurchus Gaming Clio behind in that weird looking bluey greeny colour. Not sure if that's the finished livery. It looks like they've just stuck a sticker on it for now. And away they go. I'm sure it'll look different in 2 weeks' time. Look at the send it or bend it car. Who is that? That's Stephen Burns down the inside of Sam Van Holst into Druids as they head through the double right-hander now towards the final turn. I'll tell you what, impressive driving from everyone apart from that's Anders. He's off at the final corner, and that's someone else. That was a Lurchus car. Is that Caraday off as well? There's a few of them. That's maybe from the grass. Caraday's in the wall. He goes back on and he's lost his chance, but that's Dan Downing now in the lead. Kevin Anfield in P2, worth getting up for. He's in the Australian time zone. And Jan Weiswanger, would you believe it, is currently in P3 in that Jägermeister machine. But can we have a look at what happened to Anders? Did he just lock up? Or did he get touched? He's locked up. He's just gone wide. He locked up the front right and off he went. And then Caraday might have actually been tagged. He did. Caraday got tagged by Martins Kier there. Off into the wall he went. Nice little shot of the the website on the top of the car there. Someone's dead at the chicane. Let's go back live. They all seem to be still on the same part of track. Roman Perschke, though, started this race in the pits. And he's already onto the back of the field. Ikalakwe is back here. Caraday up ahead. Kaiser, Anders Kaiser, and Maninveld side by side. Perschke's just... Oh, I say that. Perschke and Caraday made contact there into Druids. Without seeing it, you would assume it was Roman being a bit keen, but we haven't seen it. Kaiser's and Maninveld still side by side here. Anders and Eric down towards turn one. Anders has the run. Eric's going to have to slot in behind. I said I was going to fix the... there we go. That's what we wanted to see. The intervals. Ridley and Burns are going at it. This is down into the left-hander before the straight, before the hairpin. They're 2x2 this lot. There's loads of cars all over the place. And there's the contact. That's a Lurchus car. That's Greg Otley. That's a win it or bin it. There's one of the north side cars going off. They've jumped, surely. They went over the jump on the other side. He's back into the pits, whoever that was. That's Egelblad, I think. We need to see that from Egelblad's car because it's absolutely been sent off. He's gonna jump it. Boom! There he goes. There's one more time. So it's the black NSR car. There he goes. Straight up in the air and over. Oh dear, oh dear. If I'm honest, I'm not going to break down that incident. It just looked like 3 into 1 did not go. Dan Downing, 2 seconds in the lead now from Kevin Anfield. From Donny Henriksen somehow in the Northside Racing machine. Donny Henriksen's got himself onto the podium and Stephen Burns is up there now as well. And look at this little gaggle. He's under pressure, is Stephen. From Martin Kier. Defends the inside nicely. And there is Patrick Dupart in the ORD machine. It's got Jan Weiswanger for company. They're going to be 2x2 on the exit. These guys are all still quite close together. Martin Wallace there with Corpus for company. And look at this. Free wide down towards the hairpin. Jan Weiswanger on the outside on the grass. Couldn't get it stopped. The send it or bend it car of... Is that... It's not Bailiff. It's Burns. Leads this train in P4. Jan Weiswanger, though, nearly... around the outside, 3 wide, down for the hairpin. And there's a little fight back behind as well. Into the chicane there was. I think it was Sam and... Yeah, it is. It's Sam Van Olst and Fabian Siegmund. Look at that. Ika Lequay making a move on Fabian there. Flashing his lights though, couldn't get the move done. Flashing lights will not work on that man, I'm sure. That is a crash up ahead, and it is Eric Mannitveld and Jan Weiswanger. The German driver had a promising start. Just cannot... Oh, look at John Bailiff leaning on the rear of Patrick Dupart there. That was a push to pass, it seemed, as they head down towards the next corner now. I'm only saying what it seemed like as we cut to them. I could be wrong. He's gone a little bit deep, as has Martin Wallace there. As they all go up the hill and over. I didn't realise how much the track dips there. Fabian Siegmund and Sam Van Olst are still racing side by side. Siegmund would have been around the outside of the hairpin as these two are now heading down towards the chicane. Sam is not going to let this go though. Oh, but it didn't matter because Fabian swoops around the outside, gets it done into the chicane, and away they go. Off they go. And now he's under pressure from... That does not say Ika Lequay on his sticker. I don't know how it says that. But we do know it's Ika Lequay. I did put a little RS sticker on the wing, but I haven't been close enough to actually see it on anyone's car, to be honest. Oh, look at the carbon fibre effect on the NSR cars. That's nice. Anyway, Bailiff, I think, is about to pass someone. And he has passed Kia. Donnie Henriksen is showing us out of this race. Is that a disconnect for the NSR driver who was looking... Oh, big lock up there for John Bailiff. Oh no, Johnny Henriksen is back. He is still in this race. We're on top of Stephen Burns' car. You can see Johnny Henriksen, who is actually chasing down Kevin Anfield, the Australian driver. Goes a little bit wide. We're on lap 6 of 10. He's got plenty of time to catch him. The number 36 of Kevin on his debut in this Clio selection race. This is Fabian Siegmund now chasing down Kyle Ridley in the Win It or Win It machine. Is he going to send it on the brakes into the hairpin? It looks like he's tried. Kyle Ridley's given him a wide berth. He might have gone straight on. No, there he is. He does reappear and carries on, slots in behind Fabian Siegmund there. As Wallace as well is also fighting here with Martin. Martin v Martin. Wallace versus Kia. Oh, look at that. That's Roman Peshke. getting involved as well. He's going to make it 2 wide, so he's now trying to pass Martin and Martin. You got David Corpus there behind. But Roman Pershke's going to have a look up the inside of Wallace into Druids. Couldn't quite get his nose there. Wallace keeps the position. This is all for P7. And that is, oh no, that's Anfield off into the grass and the wall. He was in P2. Oh no, the Australian was doing so well. And I think he's still going down the order. Pershke and Wallace have just gone through. Corpus is going to slot in behind. He's actually come out in P8, which isn't the end of the world. And these cars are quite sturdy, so he might have survived. And Wallace is actually coming under pressure. He's already attacking Martin Wallace to try and get back up into P7, but he can't do it around the outside there. He had a quick little look. He's going to run wide. That'll be a 1X. And then David Corpus is going to have the run down towards the hairpin. And look at the break-in on Corpus. Just cut across a bit early. He's gone straight on after that little contact with Kevin. Kevin says, thank you very much. I will take P7 back. Corpus goes straight on and pretty much out of that battle as the Northside Racing boys of Kaiser and Kier right behind Anfield now. And Fabian Siegman looking to get involved as well in the green and yellow machine right now. He has got a livery. He just hasn't got it on. Bailiff double podium chances, says Andy Fox. He's still chasing. I don't know if Burns will give it up. He wouldn't ask Burns to give it up, surely. Fabian Siegman already moving past Kier. Cuts across the nose. That moves up into P10, the 31 machine. And look at that. That is Anders almost getting the move done on Anfield. We go on to lap 9 of 10, and now Fabian's going to have a look to the inside of turn 1. Brakes as late as he dares. Look at the glowing rear disc of that rear right, and he gets it done. He just slots in front of Anders. That was a beautiful move from Fabian Siegman. The absolute charger of the field of RLTC Season 2. The runner-up to Morgan Burkhardt, RLTC champion, is now chasing down Kevin Anfield, the Australian driver, who's also still chasing down Martin Wallace, who's a little bit further up the road right now, as we see Stephen Burns making a move on Donnie Henriksen up into P2. Heading down towards the chicane. That podium chance for Bailiff is looking likely now, because Burns attacking Henriksen. Into the chicane they go. Bailiff goes around the outside. Can he get it stopped? He's trying to hold it, but Henriksen slots in ahead. And that is Patrick Dupart in P5. Will be looking to pick up any pieces of these crashes. Ostat Bender 7 says set up his fix. Yes, it is. Dan Downing is winning, Duncan, because he was pretty much out of the first race, as per usual in Dan Downing fashion. But yes, he is leading the way. He's 10 seconds in the lead right now. And Stephen Burns moves up into P2 for Send It or Bend It. Donnie Henriksen is in P3 for Northside Racing. I'm glad Donnie Henriksen is looking competitive, because I did feel bad for him as Patrick Dupart puts on an absolute worldie of a move on John Bailiff around the outside of the final turn, but he's going to have to hold it around the outside of turn 1 as they head down towards turn 1 now. Patrick Dupart versus John Bailiff, and it looks like he's slid a little wide. John Bailiff slots back up into P4. Kier and Ridley side by side down towards turn 1. Ridley on the inside gets the move done. It's a win it or bin it position gain all round. Corpus is in the pits. That'll be a drive-through for a number of X's. Jan Weiswanger moves up into P14. Kier and Ridley still side by side, though. And who's this? This is the 92 car of Sam Van Olst, also getting past. Sigmund has just passed Wallace round the outside of the hairpin as the Husingvelder Pershke up the road, locked up into the hairpin and nearly went off the track. Well, probably did go off the track. He's flashing his lights. I wonder if he closed in on this slot up ahead. You got to say, though, this is probably... That was probably your final overtaking attempt for any of this train. But what a dominating second race for this man. Dan Downing, who's approaching the final turn. Currently in a gold car. will be slightly different next time round. Goes across the line, and look at the gap. You can't see anyone. No one in the rear. Stephen Burns comes round the final corner and does, in fact, come home to take P2 with Donnie Henriksen P3. What was I saying about Donnie? It was hard to see him defeated. Roman Perschke and Fabian Siegman finished P6 and 7. That's a great result for them. Martin Wallace P8. Kevin Anfield brought it home in P9 in the end. Kyle Ridley makes it into the top 10 as a, look at that for a slide. Little showcase. Martin Kier P11, Greg Otley P12, Sam Van Olst P13, Weiswanger and Anders P15. So, if we stuck with the point system that I planned, I mean the point system was based on 20 drivers, so it might need to be extended slightly. But the point system plan would mean that Lequay, Caraday, Corpus, Manutveld and Amundere and Egeblad would not score points in this race. Matt Sanderson saying he wants to race. Why didn't you sign up? I feel like there was a reason. Does it work? Roman Perschke bringing his car home on selection day. Ah, Matt said he's moved the rig because it's not safe for the baby. Good work by Patrick, and we've explained what a clutch is for Joe. Oh, so he was here for the start of the race. He just didn't go anywhere. Should we have a replay of that? Oh, he sat there revving it. He sat there, look. Let's watch it again on board. Look at his revs. He's in neutral. First gear, Joe. First gear. Oh. One more time. So many cars. So many cars avoided him. Eric Maninveld straight into the back. Shall we have a look at Eric's onboard of that? Where is Eric's name? Yeah, he's just completely blindsided. Shall we also have a look at Patrick? Who, do you know what? Patrick finished P5. And he was hit by that car. Oh my lord. you have it. Andy Fox mentioned John Bailiff went from P22 to P4 in that race. Anyway, I don't know if we normally do interviews on selection day. I think I'll just call it there, to be honest. What is the time? 11:46. Yeah, no, they're in there. They are in there. Right. It's been... Oh, look at that murder. That's Equaliquay. Round he goes. It's been an interesting one. I feel like it's going to work. Next time I see you will be in 2 weeks' time for the media day, where all of the liveries will be completed by then. All the drivers will be announced. All the teams will be sorted. Media day is at Oulton Park again, but the Fosters layout. So maybe even more chaos because we've taken away a key overtaking zone. It's going to be difficult to pass, but there will be more laps. And then the week after that, it's 5 weeks in a row after media day. Round one is... Oh, this is testing my memory. Round one, is it Knock Hill? Did we go Knock Hill first? I want to say Knock Hill, which, looking back, is a ridiculous round one, but I did it. It's happening. Then it was Brands Hatch Indy, Silverstone National, Snetterton 300, and Donington National. All UK tracks, very British touring car orientated. And here we are in the Clios. The RLCC Championship will begin in 2 weeks' time. Thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If I don't see you on track this week, then I'll see you next week for the next video here. Well, actually, maybe not, because my track guides have stopped. I don't know if you've noticed. My wheel and pedals is not working properly. That's not an excuse for my driving earlier. That was just my bad. But guides are on hold, which is a little bit annoying. I need some new stuff. I'm not big enough to be able to afford it, and I'm not big enough to be able to get it for free. So it is what it is. But if I don't see you on track this week, then I'll see you whenever for the next time here on the racing line. Peace.